Hi dudes, my video editor hit his head on the door and this video will have to be done by me. I also want to announce that I need a good artist and video editor. If you want to help me out, then write to this mail. Today we have quite a lot to show you, about 6 mods this week. Let's start as usual, with the development of the Jujutsu Playground. I've gotten quite a bit done in these 2 weeks. Let's start with Mahito's transfiguration. Earlier I said that I was going to improve the transfiguration and that it would depend entirely on the energy invested.
A little later I will make different shapes of bodies depending on the amount of energy.
Now transfigured dolls are very different in power, size, and so on. Also now you can now change people not only after you deform the soul, but also just by touch. Activating instant transfiguration. Now we can touch a doll that doesn't have jujutsu and the transfiguration will happen immediately. Initially, instant transfiguration does not require energy, but the changed dolls will be quite weak. To do this, after turning on the instant, go to the context menu and here we can find the setting of the desired amount of energy, for example, set 600 units. From now on the energy will be spent during transfiguration. To use instant transfiguration again without wasting, set the energy to 0. The range of energy for instant transfiguration without wasting is from 50 to 300 units. Also, I have developed an inventory system and now Mahito can eat deformed dolls and pull them back out. To do this, we take the deformed doll in our hand, bring it to our mouth and press the H button. Let's move on to the next character. It's Nobara Kugisaki. From the arsenal she has quite a lot of energy and fast energy recovery. And so, Nobara also has an inventory with her hammer and a straw doll. To get the item we can bring our hand to the center part and also press the H button. To select the item that you want to get in the context menu, find the button to select the item and just do it. On this principle will work other inventories if they will be. And so, let's take the hammer. I did not marinate with nails, as the control would be just complicated, so the nails are unlimited and to make a shot just activate the hammer. After we do the construction work in the context menu of the hammer, we press the hairpin button. All nails will blow up the target, but only the target. There will be no consequences for the people around. One nail blast takes 200 energy from the target and Nobara, also the shot itself costs 100. If there isn't enough energy, the nail simply won't explode. Let's move on to the straw doll. You can keep an unlimited number of dolls in your inventory, initially only one. Let's get the doll and attach it to a part of the target's body. The doll should just touch the target. Now fire a hammer at this part of the body and call hairpin. Even if a body part is not connected to the target, damage will still be dealt. If the target cannot live with 0 energy, it will be permanently destroyed. Nobara also wields Black Flash. Next today, and not quite finished, is Megumi, has less energy than Nobara. At the moment I realized only divine dogs. And so, to call Shikigami in the context menu, select the right one and that's it. They will be aggressive to everyone except the owner. But a little later I will make a choice of targets and behavior mode. Before we move on to the next mod, I want to thank the user Antigrado for supporting the development of JJK. And so the next mod was commissioned by Fehekami. It's a small improvement for the vanilla sword. As you know, in People Playground almost all melee can only cut in one plane. The customer asked me to make the sword can cut in all planes. Just spawn the sword and it's basically ready to use. In the last video I showed Fuse mod. The same customer asked us to make a mod for the character Frost. The character also has armor and a slightly enhanced body. Frost has a trap case. Using it is quite simple. Activate the case and that's it. After triggering the trap you can reload it and put it back in the case to trigger it again. This mod is for the Lich from Adventure Time, commissioned by Blue Hornet. Lich is almost 2 times bigger than a normal human. Immortal. And has a cool decomposition system. And so, in the context menu we can choose the decomposition mode. There are 2 modes, touch and fire. Select touch mode in the context menu. Now we can touch any object. The longer you touch the object, the faster the decomposition process will take place. Now let's select fire mode from the context menu of the hand. The fire mode works much like a flamethrower. You can light an object on fire and watch it slowly decompose or burn it quickly. The Lich can also turn everyone off along with the lights on the map. I also really liked the decomposition effect and remembered my old Acid C mod and decided to remaster it for Patreon subscribers. Now Acid C can decompose any object. You also racked up 3,000 likes on the video before last, so the Deadpool mod is available to everyone in the Steam Workshop. The last mod for today is Michael Myers mod. It was ordered by 2 dudes Chumake and Chosen One. There are 2 versions of Michael Myers in the mod, his younger and normal version. We also have the legendary kitchen knife and the mask. After you put on the mask, almost all stats will increase. But if you take the mask off, your powers will go back to normal. The only exception is Michael himself. The mask does not affect him in any way, he has his powers from the beginning. Michael also has fast regeneration and immunity to various types of damage, but there are things that can defeat him. Also, you can order your own mod by writing me on the mail that you have on your screen. It will also be in the description. I used to take orders in Discord, but it turns out Discord hides dialogues when there are too many of them. Well, and that's it. Links to all the mods, our Discord server, can be found under the video. Do not forget to put a like, also as always waiting for your ideas in the comments.